Now, before I start this video, I want to send a lovely RIP, man, to the Green Ranger. I like to remember him as the White Ranger, even though the Green Ranger was colder than the White Ranger. Nobody can lie about that. But at the end of the day, I do want to send a lovely RIP. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can't remember bro's name. Jason David Frank. I want to send a shout out. I'm gonna pour libations for Jason David Frank right now. Libations to David, to bro. So at the end of the day, never take your own life. There's always a way that you can make a way out of no way. What you need to just mess with you. Some people don't have your best interest at heart, okay? There are people out here that are narcissistic, that have bipolar disorder, that have borderline personality disorder is what I actually meant to say. And they're not gonna make your life easier at all. If you ever feel the need to meet a person's standards as a man, and the only way for them to accept you is to meet their standards, in specific ways, you're not supposed to compromise who you are or what you do or how you feel or what you think. A lot of people want to live in this playland and think that you have to conform to what people think and to perform how they want you to perform. Just because you do something and it's not on one accord with what someone wants you to do, that doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't make you unworthy of love. That doesn't make you less than. Because I had that problem my whole life. Because a lot of people that I cared about the most, we'll just say it like that, people that I should have cared about the most, that should have cared about me the most, made me feel less than because I wasn't living the lifestyle that they want me to live. Not that I was this unrighteous heathen just running around burning stuff down. That's not what I was doing with my life. But the fact that people can only show you love or a certain amount of respect because you're doing, not that is right or that is wrong, but you're doing things in a way that they wouldn't do it, that is wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. That's wrong. So parents out there, if you can only express love to your child because they do what you tell them to do successfully, and they commit and submit to what you tell them to do, that's wrong. You're damaging that child. If they want to go to college, but they'd rather go to art school instead of business school, it's education. And you never know. What is today may not be tomorrow. Just because this kid wants to work a job, work his way up, and have a career with no education, that's that person's path. But you should not make them feel like they're less loved. You should not feel any condemnation because somebody can only love you if you do what they tell you to do. That's wrong. That's wrong to you. That's wrong to the order of nature. And that's wrong to them because you're going to do them the disservice of thinking that's how life is supposed to be. When people think like that, they think of themselves as kings or queens or possibly gods. But if they have to instruct you what to do to a certain extent, they're none of those things. Because that's not what kings and queens and gods do. Yes, there are laws. Yes, there is order. But at the same time, think of it like this, my dude. When you meet, let's say you meet a baddie. Let's say you don't have a job, or let's say you do have a job, but you're working minimum wage. Let's say you don't have a car, but you got your license. Let's say you got clothes, but they're not, you gap living at this time, you know what I'm saying? You're a gap shopper, man. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with gap. You're an Old Navy baby. There's nothing wrong with Old Navy. When you meet this woman is the embodiment of beauty. Her body, her form, her shape, her figure may look like God took all day. He took his time. He took years constructing this beautiful specimen, this beautiful creature. This shit inspire you to say, yes, I'm a confident man. Yes, I could do this to her body. Yes, I could make her feel a lot of things and think a lot of things that she has never felt and thought before. And she would love me. And she would do what needs to be done, you know what I mean? But it's still something in you as a man. I don't know, I can't speak for the women. As a man, you still have it in the back of your mind. I wish I had a car so I could take her out. I wish I had nicer clothes. I wish I smelled like that 1 million cologne or that Gucci cologne or that Issey Miyagi. I wish I had more to offer on a material level because she's built like a queen. We don't know what she thinks like. We don't know if she's a ratchet. We don't know if she's a snitch. We don't know if she's a good mother or not. We don't know if she has thousands of kids with hundreds of baby daddies. None of this information is known. But just by the sheer appearance of this baddie, you as a man, one of the thoughts, it might not be one of the first thoughts, but at some point you're gonna feel like, damn, I gotta get my materials in order. I gotta get my car. I gotta get a license. When I take her on a date, I wanna look nice. I don't wanna have to tell her I like long walks on the beach, cause I don't. It's be hot, messing up my Timberlands. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to walk on the beach. I wanna take her to Ruth Chris. I wanna take her to Bossa Nova. I want her to experience something that she hasn't experienced before. I want to take her to Vegas for her birthday. I want to tell her to call off of work for 2-3 days so we could just kick it in an Airbnb, but she doesn't know that Airbnb is across the country. She didn't know that. She thought we were about to go downtown and eat at that same pizza restaurant and buy 3 t-shirts. No, baby, I'm taking you to Vegas. Don't you want to do that? That's what I'm saying. A king or a queen would inspire somebody without them saying anything to do better in life. When you feel like you need to give people too many instructions and you can't really mess with them unless they conform to that, it's something wrong with you. I do understand if you are in a certain relationship where the person is relying on you to build them up and to help them get structure and to help them gain character, and they call upon you as their savior. That's 2 different things, because you appointed me, or they appointed you, to come fix them, save their life, help pay some of them bills they're behind in. But now you want to not conform to what you're asking me to do? That doesn't make any sense. If you can make it make sense, then do so. But if you ask somebody to come fix my house, fix my job, fixmylife.com, a nigga, and then I tell you what to do, I advise you what to do, but you don't want to do it, that's on you. That's 2 different situations. But if you're dealing with somebody or some situation that is constantly destroying themselves, that's not on you. I do want people to know that I and everybody loves you. It might feel like nobody loves you because you don't have all the materials, you don't have all the solutions, you don't have all the answers, you don't have a lot of things, but what you do have is a lot of love, and there's no reason to put that gun to your head, to put those pills in your stomach, to sit in that garage and leave the car running with the garage door closed. There's no reason to tie that noose. There's no reason that you need to jump off that building. None at all. None at all. Because you're here because you have a purpose. There's something inside you that's going to make everything better for a lot of people. Not everyone, but for a lot of people. You're going to make life so much better, so much easier for other people. And you might say to yourself, I don't care about other people. But those other people care about you. You never met them before. But at the end of the day, Jason David Frank, he made a lot of people's lives better. You know what I mean? He made the lives of millions and millions and millions of people that will never get the pleasure of shaking his hand because he's no longer with us. He made my life better. He made my cousin's life better. He made 90% of people that I met that was born in this country, that was born in the 90s, better. The early 90s, before 1995, better. And no, he's no longer with us because he had some temporary emotions and made a permanent decision that affected millions of people, those same millions of people that he uplifted. He destroyed it. Now, what he did, taking your own life, is the most selfish thing that you could do, as a fact. But at the end of the day, was he a cancer to himself? Was he being a blessing to himself? Is he actually better off? Is he worth more to the world as a proverb on what to do or what not to do? Did he have a message? It's not like bro was Malcolm X, not to me. He might have been to you. I don't know if he was Malcolm X to his small community that I'm not familiar with. Maybe his neighborhood, maybe the people that he taught martial arts to. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did have one of his martial arts tapes in the 90s, way when I was legit. I was born in 91. I probably had it in like 97. He did have tapes. He was doing his thing. He was hustling, bro. He inspired millions of people. People he didn't even know that was him, but they had the tapes he inspired. You see what I'm getting at? So at the end of the day, was that the best decision for him? That's not the best decision for anybody, unless you have a terminal illness. And I heard somebody say depression is a terminal illness. It is, but it can be treated. It can be treated. It can be used to better the world, bro. It's not like he was a quadriplegic and he could never. I could understand. Wait. Not that. Not that. Don't take your own life. Shout out to quadriplegics, man. Shout out to that one dude who talked about the black holes and stuff. If the dude who made the theory about the black holes, Stephen Hawking, didn't take his own life, surely you have no reason to take your own life. Bro, Stephen Hawking couldn't walk. He couldn't talk. All he could do was press the little button so he could communicate to the world. If that if that man didn't want to commit, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't want to do this, then, bro, why you're being weak, bro. You're being weak, and I didn't even want to come with it. I didn't want to come with the sword. You are being weak to a certain extent. If you don't have any, bro, if a nigga that can't get his own dick hard, bro, listen to me. If you can get your dick hard still, you have no reason to commit suicide. Is sex gonna fix everything? Is that what I'm saying? Yes! Get you some pussy and shut the fuck up. And if you're a woman, talk to another female about that. You know women make everything better. I don't know how these niggas run around talking about they hate women, black pill, red pill rage ass niggas. How do you hate women? What is wrong with you, son? How? Sir, I don't care what your mom did to you. Okay, she burnt your little fingers when you were 3 years old. She was crazy. She used to give you pills and make you eat broccoli. Okay, that's that bitch. The rest of these women are lovely. They're lovely creatures. Trust me, I met one before. Don't kill yourself. Do not. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Trust me, I tried it. It's not worth it. So at the end of the day, it's Aaron Moses. This is the A, and then the M, the Moses. You know what I'm saying? It's not a gang sign. I'm not in a gang. Or am I? This nigga's weird, man. You watch this, man. Every day. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been disturbed by what people have been telling me. I've been bombarded with a lot of negative energy, and I'm still here. I'm still here, and I'm still happy. to a certain extent. I'm still at peace. I'm still unmovable. Yes, Lord, I'm still unshakable. Yes, I have both of my feet. I have both of my hands. I have all 20 of my phalanges. I woke up this morning with the activity of all of my limbs. I got 2 shoulders. I got all of my, well, not all of my teeth. I got all of my teeth that fit in my mouth. I got 2 extra teeth in my gums, and I need braces and oral surgery. But the Lord, guess what? He's going to make a way. Yes, he is. There's no reason. There's no reason. There's no reason to take your own life. Don't be so selfish, you little bitch. You cannot do that, bro, because if you're watching this, somebody loves you, and you have a purpose that you have to serve. And if you take your own life, then there's gonna be a whole lot of people that are gonna die because of you. Children, babies, old women, new women, young women, and in between. Old men, new men, young men, and everything in between. People need you. That's why you're here. You're here to raise the vibration of the earth and make things better for other people. That's your purpose. You might think you don't have any skills. That's a lie. You might think that you're not cool to somebody. That's a lie. You may think that you don't have friends. That's a lie. You may think that you are unloved and unlovable. Guess what? That is a lie. There are people on this planet that would love to see you alive. There are people on this planet who need you to be of service to them so they can be of service to other people. And if you take your own life, then other people are gonna die because of your stupid, selfish ass. So you need to stay alive because, motherfucker, we love you out here, bro. That's a fact. Never commit suicide. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang. We are the bang together, man. Let's make this shit happen, bro. Whatever you gotta do, you gotta smoke some weed, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, journal, draw, join the sparring class, fighting class, some kind of boxing, some kind of Muay Thai. You don't want to kill yourself. You just want things to be better instantly. And that's not the motherfucking way to go, goddammit. Life is for the living. Peace. Live your life. Love life. Because life loves you. Gang. Aaron Moses.